SR93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Triple G says he might move up to 168, right? And I believe it was Virgil Hunter who responded to that. I think maybe he was asked about this. I'm fairly sure he was asked about this. None of these people actually come out and tell these people, oh, can I have a word with you? Can I have a quick word with you? Yeah, Triple G said this and I want Andre Ward to fight him. Andre Ward might fight him, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm fairly sure they're asked. So, yeah, fairly sure he was asked. And then he says that fight can happen. Virgil Hunter says Andre Ward versus Triple G fight can happen. This is actually a fight that I forgot about in a way. A fight that I was hoping it was made a long time ago. And to a point where we had the Triple G, Danny Jacobs, Ward, Kovalev and people like that. So, plus, Ward moved up to 175. So, and I thought, well, there's two divisions difference between them now in terms of the way that they are campaigning at. So I forgot. I never gave thought of this fight anymore. And now I feel like this fight can happen because Triple G is coming on saying he is willing to move up to 168. And I think they responded saying that Triple G is willing to take that fight if Andre Ward comes to 168. So, that's going to be a good fight, man. I would actually, if Triple G takes that fight, I personally still feel like Triple G ducked Andre Ward back in the day. He could have made that fight. When your resume sucks that bad, you should make an effort. You should make some sort of compromise, whether you think that you're not getting paid enough. Andre Ward has names on his resume. He's not a big name, but he has names on his resume. He's a decent name, but he's not like a big money generator. And especially Triple G, he should make that effort because it would be one thing if Triple G was trying to make just saying, oh, I care about the money, I fight wherever the money is, blah blah blah, things like that, which would have been fine. But Triple G says things like, I am not businessman. So I want him to make the effort. But either way, if this fight happens now, I'll be very happy. I'll give Triple G a lot of props. Especially coming off that Danny Jacobs fight. To be honest, I feel like Triple G is taking these type of fights just so he can make more money. And, I think he's going to retire not too far into the future. Maybe 1 year, 2 more years max. I think he's going to retire after that. So he's trying to cash out, take all the risks that he can. He built up his name, and I think he's getting a little bit exposed. He realized if he keeps fighting these good fighters, he will he might not look too good. He might, whether he wins or not, that's not the point. The point is he still wouldn't have this type of reputation. So he might as well just take the risk, give it his all. And I think the Canelo fight will be the retirement fight. His last fight maybe, or one of his very last fight. And he's going to blame it on his age. But I don't think Andre was too young either. But I can't remember. I think Andre Ward might be younger than Triple G. But yeah, whatever. Either way, I'll give him Triple G a lot of credit for taking the fight. I feel like Andre Ward lost his fight with Kovalev. I feel like Triple G lost his fight with Danny Jacobs. So, when people say Triple G got exposed, and I did say he got exposed, and I'm not surprised that he got exposed. But people can't be saying, oh, Triple G got exposed. Why is Ward fighting him? Why is blah blah blah? Thing is, Ward didn't really win against Kovalev, and yeah. But it could be just talk, it could be all bullshit. I hope it's not. I don't think it is bullshit. I think this fight might happen. I think it might just happen because Triple G is late in his career. Andre was not the biggest name out there, but he's a name, and especially after the Kovalev fight, he's a big name. He's a name, he's a bigger name than most of Triple G's opponents, if not all. Maybe not Kell Brook, because Kell Brook in the UK, he fought in the UK, and Kell Brook is a name in the UK. And in the UK, you're going to make a lot of money. Kell Brook's not necessarily a big name in the US, not at all, but he's a name in the UK for sure. He can generate some money in the UK, especially after the Golovkin fight. or during the Golovkin fight. And I think Andre Ward is a name in the US, not a big one, but a big name in terms of boxing. Boxing fans know him for sure. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Let me know what you think. Who do you think wins? I personally feel like Andre Ward wins because Triple G. Look, Andre was a bigger guy. I don't think, maybe he might not be as strong as Danny Jacobs with a punch, but he's bigger than him physically. He will have the size advantage, and I think Danny Jacobs has fights a longer reach and things like that, and quicker feet. I think maybe I don't know. I mean, like Andre Ward's feet look slower maybe in the Kovalev fight, but Kovalev has pretty good feet, pretty good footwork, that is. So I don't know. I mean, but I feel like Andre Ward is very skilled still, whether he lost to Kovalev or not. He's tremendously skilled. On the inside, he's very good, and I think he will be a bit more sturdy than Danny Jacobs. Plus, he's been at a higher weight. He's been at 168 for a long time. Triple G just moving up. I think Andre Ward pulls it off. But you never know, man. Andre Ward I feel like he's fallen off a little bit. But yeah, that's really all I have to say, man. Let me know what you think. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out.